Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is the Mindset Mentor podcast with Anderson. I am your host. Thank you once again for always returning back to my channel. I sincerely appreciate each and every one of you. Very quickly, we are going to go into a topic I like to call, the power of positivity, inspiring optimism, and a positive mindset. Now, what is positivity? As in, you may want to ask, what do they mean when you say inspiring positivity? Now, positivity is basically a person, somebody that is very optimistic about life, that sees only the positive things, that believe that it's only positive things that will come their way, that believe that, they will make it no matter the odds of life, that believe that, good will always find them. Now you have people like that in the world, and these people are very few because you see the vast majority of persons do think that look, life is just what it is, whatever will be will be. A lot of people are living with that kind of mindset, which is very, very dangerous. Now, positivity comes with a host of benefits. Now, when you look at people who are very, very optimistic in life, you find out that, life kinds of navigate them to that place where they want to be. Because, your thoughts is a determinant factor as to whether your life is going to turn out great or not. The things you thought, the things you think about, the things you utter with your mouth, it matters a lot. A lot of people are not even in tune with the fact that their utterances plays a huge role to what happens to them, and their thought also plays a huge role to what happens to them. They think that it's just everything that happens to them is just happenstance. It was meant to be, what would be, and all of that. Now, are you positive? Are you a person that is staying positive? Are you that person that sees a glass as half full rather than half empty? Or you are the person that sees a glass as half empty rather than half full? It's up to you to make this decision to want to be a very positive-minded person. You want to inspire positivity, thereby creating, people, making people around you remain positive irrespective of the circumstances. Now, it's important for your mind to be in a place where you think about good things, because there's something that is called an energy, okay? Now, what you think, the more you think about a particular thing, you give it life. And that is why people will tell you that for those of you who always dream, when you dream about something, you just want to pray about it and let it go. Because when you keep thinking about it, you begin to put life in that thing. Now, the second point is you want to surround yourself with positivity. There are a lot of us who want to stay positive, but we are surrounded by negative-minded people. You cannot stay positive when the people around you are so negative. There are a lot of people who don't see anything good around them. Their husband is bad. Their wife is bad. Children are bad. Workers are bad. Everyone around them is bad. Everyone has got a problem. They don't see anything positive. The worst of it is to just carry somebody's child and give to them. That will be the end of that child's life. There are people like that. And you don't want to stay around these kinds of people. They will not inspire positivity in you. They will not even encourage you to be the best, because they only see your failures. They only see your shortcomings. They will never ever see anything good that comes from you. Now, there is nobody that doesn't have good in them. People have the good, the bad, the ugly in them. But because of clarity, a lot of people decide that the bad is going to be silent. I don't want to be that person again. I want to harness myself to become the good person. I'm going to use that resource that God has put in me and, make myself a better person. But when you go around these people, they don't see the good. There's absolutely nothing good about you. Everything about you is bad. This is because these kinds of people are also sad because they feel they are not worth anything good. You don't want to be surrounded by these kinds of people. You want to stay positive and improve your life. You want to be surrounded by, positive-minded people. Like I said, I will keep saying this. We have cluster groups around the world. Group of people who believe in different things. They are positive thinkers. They have readers club. They have Toastmasters for those who want to be, work on their public speaking skills. They have people who are into agriculture, whatever you want to learn. They have free cluster groups around the world. And right now, they are out there on social media. The time you spend chatting to people who will only not see anything good around you. You want to learn something from this. So you want to surround yourself. You have no business being friends with people who are so negative, who come to tell you negative things about other people. They cannot harness anything in you. All they see is the bad that is in the other people around them. So you don't want to be with these kinds of people. Now, to inspire positivity, the next point is to stay grateful. How grateful are you for the fact that you are watching this video? You are alive. You have kids. You have your family. You are in good health and all of that. Most times we are never grateful for anything. We are always looking to have more and more and more, but we are never grateful for what we have. Ever grateful is ever progressive. Life is just going to show you the best, and the best when you stay grateful. We need to stay grateful. To stay grateful helps you put things in perspective. What you have done well for yourself, what life has brought to you that is gracious, thanking God for all the greatness, for his goodness upon your life. It helps you to stay, positive and to inspire positivity or optimism in other people. Now, the other point is to focus on the to focus on the solution and not the problem. A lot of us focus on the problem. For 10 years, you've been telling stories of the problems you encountered when you were in the army, when you were married to one woman, when you were married to one man, when you had one house help, when you had one demonic days, when you've been telling stories. What is the solution? Now, do you have a problem with your own temperament? Is there something you need to do to make it better for you to foster a better relationships with people, with organizations, in your workplace and something? Now we have to also look inward and reevaluate ourselves. Is there something? Sometimes we are busy calling other people names, meanwhile the problem is in us. I do know that as human beings, it's so difficult to see the problem that is in you. You kind of see other people's problems, but sometimes self-evaluation is very important to see what the problem is and also foster solution to that problem. How many times do we do this? So for you to stay positive and also inspire positivity on other people, you want to evaluate yourself. You want to focus on the solution and not the problem. Now, the next point I'd like to give to you is, challenging negative thoughts. I don't know if you have read the book, The Battlefield of the Mind by Joyce Mayer. Now, this book teaches you a lot, that one of the greatest battles you face inwardly before you go out there is of the mind. Because it's from the mind that, you get some of the signal that you are not even fit to get what you want to get. You're not deserving of it. You're not deserving of that man. You're not deserving of that woman. You're not deserving of being a parent to that kid. You might not get that position. You're not deserving of that right. You cannot buy that house. Everything comes from the mind. You want to learn how to battle those thoughts in your mind. If you have been following me, you hear me talk about, personal dialogue, self-dialogue. You have to engage in positive dialogue. When your mind goes to tell you anything that is contrary to your belief system or anything that is contrary to your own focus for your life, you want to fight that thought back, down, like back to back. It's not going to stay. Now, for you to succeed in this, you must bear in mind that your thoughts are very powerful, that your utterances are very powerful. They come with energy, and this energy is so powerful. So that when you keep that thought for the longest of time, you give it life to come to manifestation. And that is the same reason why people keep telling you that you need to stay as positive as you can stay. Okay, so you must battle with those negative, degrading thoughts that comes to your mind. Now, the power of positivity and inspiring optimism and a positive mindset is about all that you need to be the best that you can be. Because as you have those thoughts in your mind, they begin to grow. And this is in combination with some action. It begins to grow, it begins to multiply, and it begins to take you, accelerate you to where you want to be in life. I really hope that this brings value to your table. I appreciate you so much once again for always returning back to my channel. Should you like my videos, kindly subscribe, turn on the notification bell. Do not forget to give this video a thumbs up, and also follow us on our other social media channels, okay, handles. It's the Mindset Mentor Podcast with Anderson.